What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with a major story, and it looked like Caitlin Clark's civil rights has sparked a WNBA and NBA probe by the Trump administration. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Oh, baby, it looked like the streets is definitely talking. And I'm telling you right now, if y'all didn't think Caitlin Clark's situation was related to this, you is a fool. And I'm here to tell you, this is just the beginning. Now, y'all been tracking the videos, right? Because I've been telling y'all, bro, I'm staying on top of this NBA gambling situation because I feel like this here situation is going to catapult into not just the NBA, WNBA, the NFL, all sports being investigated by the DOJ. Now, I told y'all months ago that Trump and his administration was coming. I've been preaching on it. I didn't think it was going to hit the NBA first. I thought it was coming to the W first, simply because of Caitlin Clark, her civil rights being violated, and these damn referees. Now, Stephen A. Smith has been someone, too, that has been vocal, has been an advocate about this probe happening. Now, I am here to tell you, I've been truly on top of this Caitlin Clark civil rights situation. I mean, you could go way back and look, like I told y'all, your boy John Liquidator, when it comes to stuff like this, I mean, big boy news. This is big boy news story, because if you don't cover it right, you ain't going to connect the dots right. And that's why y'all got me, bro, because I'm telling you right now, this whole situation with Caitlin Clark's civil rights, because I feel like a lot of people forgot about this. See, y'all forgot about this. I think everybody forgot about this, right? Oh, how could we forget about this? The WNBA and Caitlin Clark civil rights. Y'all remember the Wall Street Journal released this right here, right? If the league won't act to protect its superstars from a hostile environment, the government should do so. Now, this was looking into the W, right? Now, what if I was to tell you, now this is my theory, this is my opinion. I believe this whole situation surrounding Caitlin Clark has sparked the current situation we're seeing today with the FBI investigating the sports gambling situation. Because this was being talked about like a couple months ago. Now, granted, that investigation has been years ongoing, but I'm telling you right now, this is a catapult into what's going to go down in the W. Now, what I'm about to show you guys is dating back to August, right? Right? This right here, what I'm about to show you. Now, this was Stephen A. Smith back in August.
All
Listen.
of these things are things that has the eye of the administration. As you know, Molly, it ain't just sports that I'm doing. I'm doing a lot more than sports. I am not guessing on this. I didn't go on my show and just bring it up for no reason. I happen to know a few people who have said this is something that do not be surprised if President Trump speaks on eventually. And if that man decides that this is something that can feed his base, that can ingratiate himself with that kind of audience that is protective of a Caitlin Clark and what she stands for and what she represents, and they come to a conclusion that they believe she is being unfairly treated, that is going to be a problem for the WNBA. So I'm using...
And your sentiment essentially is that this could be worthy of an investigation, not that you're supporting one.
I'm not supporting one.
But there's enough merit that
they can say, they can make the argument that there's enough merit. A senator has already looked into it. You have members of the administration who have thought about it from what I'm being told, and based on Trump's history with the NFL and him being an obvious sports fan, goes to events and stuff like that, he pays attention to this kind of stuff, and this is the kind of stuff that can feed that base. So I'm saying to the WNBA, because I support the WNBA, I want them to succeed. I want all of these ladies to get their money. I want them to have their success. I'm just warning them, watch it, because if he gets involved and that base gets involved, because somehow, some way they embrace victimhood on a part of Caitlin Clark, it could be a problem. Be careful. And I'm talking to the officials. I'm talking to the WNBA. I'm talking to the players in the league. I am coming from a position of support. I don't want this to happen. But ignoring it, acting like it ain't happening. The Wall Street Journal writing about that when they did, that was just a couple of weeks after those ladies wore those T-shirts. There's a collective bargaining negotiation coming up, and then all of a sudden that story comes out.
Now, this right here, guys, this was a couple months ago. So those of y'all who feel like this has nothing to do with Caitlin Clark, get ready. Because this was Stephen A. Smith today, talking about this whole situation. This was Stephen A. Smith this morning, today, and I'm telling you right now, those of y'all who feel like this has nothing to do with Caitlin Clark is about to get hit with a reality check. Let's listen.
We know what world that I live in terms of politics. How many times, for one incident after another, have I said, Trump is coming? He's coming. I'm going to say it on national television again. Bad Bunny is performing at the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden you hearing ICE is going to be there, looking to engage in mass deportations. The Super Bowl, disrupting things. Big night for the NBA. Wembanyama put on a show. That has now been smeared because we're talking about this story, okay? Remember, Trump has a long, long history connected to the world of sports because he had those casinos. Where do you think folks were coming half the time? I'm not talking about individuals. I'm talking about the culture. When people want to go to a casino, when people want to gamble, when people want to party, or whatever the case may be. This was his kind of connection to that. Why am I glad you're here, Monica? Because don't be surprised if the WNBA is next on his list. Mm-hmm. Because when you've got all of these protests that have been going out there and people that have been protesting against him and what have you, this man is coming. He's coming. And I've been saying it for a long time. And to me, this is the latest nugget of evidence that we're talking about right here. That's not to question the legitimacy of the case. We don't know. We're all sitting up here and we're saying that we don't know. But anybody that has been around him, anybody that has talked to him, anybody that has seen his reactions from the sports leagues and the positions that people have taken, they are not surprised at what's going on today. I'm watching a press conference with the director of the FBI. Yeah. Tell me when we've seen that. We've seen accusations before. We've seen athletes get in trouble with the law before. You don't see the director of the FBI having a press conference. It's not coincidental. It's not an accident. It's a statement. And it's a warning that more is coming. Mm-hmm. And that's what they're saying here. And everybody better, I'm just telling you, mm-hmm. It's as serious as it gets. This ain't the platform for me to get into it the way I'm going to get into it. But I've been saying he's coming. He's coming because in his eyes, folks try to throw him in jail. In his eyes, he's innocent. They try to put me behind bars. I'm getting everybody. He's not playing. And so this, in a lot of people's eyes, talk to people in the NBA, talk to people in the NFL, talk to people in the world of sports. They think this is like the tip of the iceberg. These are the kind of words that are coming out of people's mouths. It's not a surprise. It's very disheartening. It's very concerning. We don't know where this is going to go, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. Everybody's better brace themselves because he's coming.
All I got to say is Caitlin is about to get paid. She's about to own the WNBA. Now, I got other stories that is connected to this story, that is connected to the story I did yesterday. Guys, I've been warning y'all. I've been putting the pieces together. And I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a long off season, especially for the WNBA. I mean, bro, what we is about to witness, we have never seen in sports before. Donald Trump is not playing no games, bro. no games. He's law and order. And you really think America's sweetheart, Caitlin Clark, is finna go and be not recommended? I mean, these women is not finna be reprimanded and punished for the treatment America's sweetheart haven't been receiving. You a plumb fool. Get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. And justice for Caitlin is on the way. And like always, until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.